YouTube, Volkswagen Dave here. I'm going to show you a little clip. I already explained it in the clip, but I'm explaining it more in detail at the start of this video here. My Volkswagen's fine, but I was making a video on the front brake pads, and I explained a couple things I missed in my previous video, especially with the Allen bolts lubricating them. That's important. I didn't have that in the video for whatever reason, so I didn't videotape it, but I forgot to put an annotation, so that's up to date now. So make sure you lubricate that. And mine were squeaky, so they need to be lubricated bad. Anyways, so point is, when I did the driver's side, worked great, but I let the air out of the jack, car lowered, and I heard like a small crunching. I'm like, fuck. And I was going slow with it, so I stopped. Okay. I let it go again, there's no more crunching, so I was like, that's weird. Luckily, I happened to have my hood open at the time, or my hood would have bent itself, or got dinged or something from the inside. So, luckily I happened to have my hood open at the time, because I was looking for a noise in the engine bay. Turned out the struts on my car are completely shot. Not completely, but they were pretty damn close, so I knew that they needed to be replaced soon. I was just saving up the money for it. Well, they happened to go completely shot that day, because what had happened is the winter came, it was snowing, and it was colder than it has been in a long time. So I think what happened is, because of the cold weather, when the car was lifted, that strut completely seized. So when I let it down, the strut couldn't move properly. So what happened is it just went right through the top of the car. Now, it didn't damage any of the frame, it no longer holds now because it's worn out. The hole where the strut, the top of the strut connects to, it went right through. So you'll see it in the video. The other strut is on its way out. I just noticed it now, so it's a good thing we're replacing both of them. So basically, all I can say is thank God the struts decided to go out when I was working on the brakes and not when I was driving the car on the highway. That would have been probably awful, terrible experience. Yeah, anyways, basically, the little black tops in your engine bay where the struts are held on, if they're not flush with the frame, they're getting worn out, and you should check it, and you should make sure you do something about it, because the longer you let it wait, the closer you get to possibly getting an accident or really damaging your car. The struts are shot, gotta fix them. No big deal, it just takes time, and I got work tomorrow, and whatever, luckily I have a ride, so... and then I'll be doing the rear shocks. Later I can do that myself, because it's a really easy job. So, get myself some Monroe OE Spectrums, because apparently people live by them. They just think they're excellent. They're better than what are they called? Sensitrack. The Sensitrack is supposedly OEM replacement, but there were some things people didn't like about it. The OE Spectrum Monroes, they have a couple extra things in them. I can't remember what specifically, but it's a little higher performance than factory, or original equipment parts, so that's cool. So I'll probably get those just for the rears, because it's a cheap upgrade, per se. Not only am I getting back the factory brand new car feel, but it's also actually a little better than the original car feel, compared to the almost shot one. Struts are shot, shocks are just about shot. Oh, it's great. Oh well, I'm getting all done, so. Anyways, here's the video. Not wasting your time any longer. Hey folks, it's Volkswagen Dave here, and thank God this video camera has a light on it. It's just a little LED, but it lights up everything. Look at that. That's pretty sweet. Anyways, so the snow has come upon us officially. Today is officially, because it didn't melt immediately. So I was making a video on doing the front pads on the Golf, and one thing I have to show you guys is that when I did the rotor video, I forgot to show you that when you take the Allen bolts out that hold the caliper on there, you need to pull them right out and lubricate them, or else it won't be good. You'll know if they haven't been lubricated, because it should be nice and smooth when you're working them, screwing them in and out. If it seems hard and squeaks, it hasn't been lubricated properly, so it's all lubricated. I did the brake pads on this side, as you can see. They're brand new. The brake pads that came off were actually still had a bit of the good stuff left, and then nothing after that. It was still fairly thick, but in my opinion, they weren't worth it, because when I floored the brakes, it was so dull. It was just kind of scary. And with the winter coming, it's well, you just don't risk that kind of shit. But yeah, they're brand new. It's got nice edging and all that. But I didn't get the other side done because something happened when I let the car down after doing the first one. Alright, just to show you, on this side we're good, right? This one's getting worn out. Yeah, see, that one's getting worn out. The struts are on their way out. And this one over here finally let go. This didn't even come, oh, it's bending in the cold. This one didn't even come off properly. See, it's come right through. When I let the car down, it was actually up to here, but it came right through because it seized up. And it's basically completely shot, and I can't drive it like that. I can maybe drive it down the road to the shop, but that's it. I can't go to work with it. So I'm getting a ride at work tomorrow. Then I got 2 days off. So Dad looked at it. He gets a discount at Napa Auto Parts. So he's going to get me some struts. We're going to pay a guy to do it because we don't have time to figure it out ourselves at this moment. Because you do need a special tool for these ones. And oh, that's retarded. After that, we'll be good. It's a good thing we're replacing both of them because look how far this one comes through. I didn't even notice that before. This should be flush with this. It's not. It's coming right through, so this one's almost shot too. Well, it is shot. It hasn't come through yet. That would probably explain why my car sits so low to the ground when other Golfs don't. It's because the struts are fucked. But they're getting changed, so that's okay. And the rear struts, or the rear shocks, excuse me, they're not shot, but the housing for it is completely fucked. It just goes up and down. You can move it with your hand. So, brakes need to be done back here too. I mean, just look at that. I can clean it up, but yeah, see what I mean? It's just fucked. So, we'll gain some handling and braking performance once I've done those, so that's always good. It just costs money. It's a safety thing too, eh? So, oh well, fuck winter. Just how it is, I guess. Oh, and I got some new flare. Check it out. Woo! I put it on so I'd make people laugh when they're watching the cars go by in the city. Anyways, this is Volkswagen Dave. I'll keep in touch, and thanks for watching.